The CONEX. A beloved term soldiers use to describe just about any container. But here's a little secret. What you're probably calling a CONEX isn't a CONEX at all. Let's rewind to the 1950s. The CONEX box, short for Container Express, was developed by the U.S. Army to revolutionize military logistics. It was first used in the Korean War and later saw heavy action during Vietnam. Think of it as the grandparent of today's modern shipping containers. Back then, they were rugged little boxes that could carry 9,000 pounds of gear and were stackable like military Lego bricks. Pretty cool, right? Fast forward to today, and those original CONEX boxes have been retired. They were replaced by modern, standardized ISO containers. You know, the ones twice the size and capable of carrying over 50,000 pounds. Yet, despite the upgrade, soldiers across the Army still lovingly call every container a CONEX. Let's face it, if it's box-shaped and holds stuff, Joe calls it CONEX. It doesn't matter if it's a quad-con, tri-con, or even an ISU for air transport. To most soldiers, they're all just CONEXes, like the container version of calling every soda a Coke. And here's where it gets fun. The Army gradually phased out the CONEX in the 1970s and 80s. Many Army personnel don't realize the original CONEX is no longer used. It's like calling every tissue a Kleenex, even though the brand might be something else entirely. That's a CONEX, right? Technically, no. It's an ISO container. Whatever. It holds stuff. So while the original CONEX has become a historical relic, its legacy lives on in the way we think about military logistics and in how we slap the term CONEX on just about every container we see. Remember, it's not just a box. It's a tradition. Now that you know the history, you are now authorized to correct everyone you encounter. Just don't forget to label your CONEXes. Containers. The sound of a well-secured container. It's like music to my ears.